Om Shanti. Welcome to Midday Meditation. This week I've been
Thank you.
talking about actions and how does a yogi soul, how does a soul perform actions in this world so that all of my actions will bring some kind of benefit. They might bring happiness, they might bring lightness, they might bring friendship, they might bring cooperation, they might bring self-respect, many different and varied benefits that we can get from performing actions. And yet we often perform actions unconsciously. And so there's not much benefit. There's not much lasting benefit. And so what I'd like to look at today is there are some actions actually gain us extra benefit. A simple action can get us extra benefit, just like you can get extra miles on your frequent flyer account for doing a certain flight, or you can get extra points on Amazon. There are certain actions that earn us extra benefit. And these actions include anything that is done at a time of need. Anything that's done at a time of need gets extra benefit. So for example, if there is for example, somebody's electricity went out. And if the electricity goes out in your neighborhood and you discover it, and maybe right away you call your neighbors and you say, you wouldn't do that if it happened in the middle of the night. Your electricity went out. Is there any way I can help you? And if you help that neighbor right away, there's an extra benefit. Or if somebody in your family asks you to do something, you could say, yeah, okay. And then you do it 3 days later. Or you could do it right at that moment when it was needed. There's extra benefit doing something when it's needed. We don't get that extra benefit if we procrastinate and then do the action. So that's one way we get extra benefit from our actions. And another way we get extra benefit is if I perform an action that nobody else wants to do or nobody else has time to do, but I just do it. And it can be something very simple like taking out the garbage or turning lights off to save electricity. If I do that action, it might only take me a half a minute or a minute, but there's extra benefit in doing the things that for whatever reason other people don't do. It might be out of laziness or carelessness or preoccupation. It doesn't matter. If we just do, but we'd have to do it cheerfully. If we do it and we do it and inside we're complaining about other people, then there's no extra benefit. But if I do it cheerfully, there's extra benefit. And so if we can look for these little actions that we can do that that have a big difference in other people's lives. So if I do that little chore that nobody else likes to do, then they stop feeling the pressure of they didn't do it. And maybe the next time they will do it. Or if I'm able, another thing is if I'm able to give somebody a little bit of my time right when they need it. So for example, somebody calls me and they need somebody to talk to. If I just think, well, later on when it's more convenient for me, I'll call them back. But if at that moment, even if it's inconvenient for me, if I can give that person 5 minutes, there's a lot of extra benefit in that because you have fulfilled a need. It's at that time that the soul needs to talk. So we can look at little actions that we avoid, and probably other people are avoiding them as well. But if I can just get up the energy to do those actions, I get extra karmic benefit. And the extra karmic benefit means when there's something that I need because of my karma, the word karma simply means action. So when we talk about karma, we're talking about the effects of my action, the result of my action. So if I can do something at the moment that a person needs it, At some point in the future, when I need something, somebody will help me at that moment. Or if I have time to listen to a person, at some time in the future, when I need somebody to listen to me, that person will appear. This is the extra karmic benefit that we get from doing something at the time of need. So, definitely in the world at this moment, there's a lot of need for peace and comfort and security because many millions of people have lost these. So, this is another way to respond to the need of the time. And some situations, like the war in Ukraine, has been going on for how many years now? I don't even remember. And so after a while, it stops becoming news. But still, there's so much need. There's so many people who need our spiritual support because they have so little physical support. And so by continuing to give that support to the world, that has extra karmic benefit for us. And so in our time together today, we will give spiritual support to all the people in the world who are right now in desperate need. To begin with, take a few deep, full, easy breaths. Watch the air enter and leave the lungs. And notice how quiet and gentle the breath is. Let the mind be influenced by the breath, and let the mind become quiet and gentle. And clear and light. See the mind as a little screen of light. I am the peaceful soul who lives in this body. And my mind is like a screen of light, waiting for some beautiful thought. But I won't put any unworthy thought on the screen of my mind. Screen of light. So only thoughts that are positive, benevolent, joyful, peaceful. These are the kinds of thoughts that I will allow in my mind. I, the peaceful soul, have many resources inside which I can share. And there are many people in the world in desperate circumstances because of war or some other kind of violence, because of economic hardship, because of various forms of abuse, or because of natural calamities. Many souls are in distress. And I want to use my spiritual power to support them. See yourself, the soul, as a little powerhouse. filled with spiritual light and spiritual power. We know that one great power of the soul is the power of peace. And in any disturbing situation, first, peace is needed. Bring your awareness very deeply within to the inner place of silence and peace. Fill yourself first with the energy of peace. Peace is a great power. And notice if there's a difference in the way you feel when you feel yourself with peace. And now imagine what a positive effect this power of peace could have on a soul in distress. On in your mind's eye, see the world, planet Earth, and see all the billions of souls as little points of light. And send to all of those souls the power of peace. All souls everywhere, all sides of the world, east, west, north, south. May all souls everywhere experience a few moments of peace. In those few moments of peace, things can change, new ideas can come, courage can be mustered, or faith, or compassion towards other suffering souls. In a few moments of peace, so important that everyone experiences peace. Continue to send your vibrations of peace around the world. And especially to the places you know of where people are in distress. There's so many of them. We don't have to say them. But visualize in your mind one part of the world where people are in extreme distress. And send all of those souls waves of peace. Dear brother souls, don't give up. We care. We will support you. Keep being your best. Keep doing your best. We appreciate you. We appreciate your efforts, your nobility, And now send vibrations of love to all of those souls in distress. You are our spiritual brothers, and we love you as we love all of our brothers. We care about you. We hope for the best. We want you to be secure. And we see you as children of God, precious children of God. See the light of God shining on this place of distress. Because when we can sense God's energy, we actually make it stronger. We amplify it. See the light of God's love pouring onto this place where people are distressed. And see every single soul receiving God's love. So powerful, the love of the Supreme Father. A love that is immeasurable, unconditional, always flowing, very powerful love. Love that inspires and motivates. And love that can provide some moments of security and safety, safe in the rays of God's love. And now see God's love showering spiritual light over the entire world. We are all loved and cared for by the Supreme Father. We are all loved by God. And now bring your awareness back into the present moment and hold the thought that actions performed at the time of need are the best actions. And we can be vigilant, be sensitive to both the needs of those around us and also the needs of humanity. And take a few moments from time to time to respond to all of the needs, especially of the desperate souls. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Lori. Here is our blessing for today. There's the garden. And it says, your happiness reaches others whether near or far, because you smile from your heart. That's maybe the best form of support, to smile from the heart. Your happiness reaches others whether near or far, because you smile from your heart.
Good one.
Thank you for joining today.
Beautiful. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, everyone. Sister, Om Shanti. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Rajani.
Thank you. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Are
Sister,
you feeling, Mahadevi, how are you feeling today?
I think she did her.
Sister, Om Shanti, sister. Feeling a little bit better.
Good.
The nose block is relieved.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You sound better, so you keep up positive thoughts. Think light. Okay, and help the body that way.
Okay, sister.
Okay.
Sister,
And
what
I think I need Monday's recording, sister.
Oh, okay. I'll send you Mondays then.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sister, what happened to the other couple, husband and wife, both used to come? I forgot their names.
Yeah, they've been in India for a while. They kind of go back and forth to India, and they come on sometimes.
Oh, okay. What are their names? I forgot.
Now I'm forgetting, now that you asked me. Sukanya and Vijay.
Oh, okay. Thank
Okay.
you. You
All
have
right.
a wonderful day.
Thank
Om
you. Om Shanti.